Uprising has had an upward climb here, Mike, for about a year. As a revamped practice schedule, revamped roster, starting to pay some dividends for them and Sunday appearances. I like their chances here moving forward. They're going to be starting on the red side, and they're playing Infamous, legendary name, legendary franchise. Had some struggles recently, looking for them to start excelling with this pretty high-powered roster that they have as well, too. They also get Zach Patient back for this one, but two bodies coming off here early, so awesome break for Uprising. Heavy Guns works out, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 very quickly here for Uprising.
Uprising is the favorite out here, Maddie. They're ranked higher than Infamous. Infamous has struggled so far this year. They've had some roster upheaval, and then losing two bodies off the break. Uprising, Nate Schrader now making a big move into the Snake Rito. Gets through Callie Rudolph's gun. Silberg's gun in the middle.
Yeah, Sam Silberg had some nice moves for Infamous in the three-man championship. Up that middle of the field, so no stranger to these angles.
Schrader has really changed this team with his offense when he rejoined them last year, playing his former team, Infamous, right now. Their break shooting has always been good on Uprising, but Schrader adding that gas pedal to them, proactive attacker. Uprising trying to rip the bounce shot off that pin into that brick. Seeing more and more of that. Someone calling a kill on Brusselbeck, and he is dead, so 5-on-2. It's all Uprising right here, Maddie.
Yeah, Mike, they look really good. They're also playing smart in this high-body situation. No one's running reckless or doing anything. Oh, Nate, just as I say that, go over-engaging with Sam Silberg and pays the toll. Still, though, a lot of bodies left alive here for Uprising to work with, and they're going to be losing another one, too, as I believe Borromeo taking the walk. They do shoot Callie, leaves just Sam Silberg in a 1-on-3, and they are going to concede the point. So first one goes to Uprising.
Now Uprising did great with their off-the-break shots against Infamous in the first point. Let's see if Infamous can find a way.
Speaking of cool jerseys, I like the new look here, is changing it up, different events. Uprising, cool alien jersey. You can purchase those, available for purchase. Now it looks like taking some ground to the middle again, Sam Silberg. Yeah, I mean, it's just like in the three-man. Might as well just let Sam start at that 40-yard line break. And Jonah Jamro's getting a spin. He's in Snake 3.
And Jonah with the bleached hair ran Snake off the break, made it through those Uprising guns. I like the play call by Travis Lemansky. They got eaten up staying short last time. Ryan Hall now scurrying forward into the laydown. Jonah and Silberg keeping eyes toward the Snakeway. They kill Borromeo out of the South Electronics Tower. Uprising had doubled that. They still have Miterman there. Schrader. Now Schrader coming forward, shoots Jonah. Jamro's on the run. Does Nate Schrader into that Snakeside wedge. Unbelievable shot to even up the body count here.
Yeah, currently 4-on-4. Good kill to get that first attacker here on the, or in either side of the Snake.
Love hearing Uprising. They're saying we killed Jonah. That lets them know that the primary Snake threat is off the field. Miterman now sneaking out into the Snake, crawling forward into Snake 2. 4-on-4 situation.
He's going to go all the way up into Snake 3. Yeah, very quick crawl here for Mark Miterman. Back center player getting checked out for Uprising. He's clean, good to go.
Miterman takes a look inside. I think he just shot Silberg.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Nicely done, Miterman. Uprising looking real strong right here, Maddie. 4-on-3 situation.
Yeah, winning some gunfights, playing with control and enough aggression to take the crucial spots. They're going to let Ryan Hall, though, get across out of the wedge, jumps across into Snake 2. And as they lose Miterman, yeah, so getting interesting here. 3-on-3 situation.
Yeah, back and forth. Infamous, I like the move across by Ryan Hall. Pretty evenly matched setups here. Both teams with the back center and the Dorito side Aztec. Ryan Hall in the Snake Rito. Nate Schrader in the Snake Wedge. Everyone on both teams just called 33. Everyone knows it's a 3-on-3 situation out here. Infamous knows they killed Mark Miterman, so they know that they've killed a Snake player.
Alec Holland getting out of that back center to give Nate a little bit of help, so a double stack of bodies for Uprising on that top Snake side.
And it's Nathan Abul Hassan, the former Blast Camp player, making his move forward on the Dorito side for Infamous. I don't think that Uprising saw him go out.
Will Husson with a move now up into D2 here, Mike. Oh, and he gets the kill on Nate Schrader. Huge kill.
Awesome job by the pickup. Abul Husson makes an undetected move into the Dorito 2 and shoots Schrader. He's getting a huge gun off the field.
Yeah, Mike, he's been working nicely into this starting line. Travis Szymanski's starting line here for Infamous.
So it's just Graham Arnold. Is that Alec Holland? Yes, it is.
Alec with a little retreat back to the South Electronics can as Graham got outside wide, back corner bunker on the D side. It's a good two bodies to have in a low body situation for Uprising. Both these guys have had big moments.
Abul Husson and Ryan Hall doing a great job communicating cross field, keeping eyes on the two Uprising players. They saw both the fill into the snake by Alec Holland and the fill out to the corner by Graham Arnold. Especially up a body now, making sure that you don't lose track of these remaining two bodies. So important. Sharing the information. Ryan Hall reaching, discovering that his pack is empty. Abul Husson now making a move into the 50 wedge. Just trying to put the pinch on Graham Arnold. Ryan Hall creeping out wide now. Ooh. Missed it, though.
Yeah, Ryan Hall trying to do the extra work of getting outside. This is the way that those bunkers work. Got to get outside wide because that back corner bunker is a soft corner. This means it's in set.
It's just Rob Velez in the backfield trying to keep his two front players connected.
Nathan in good position. Well onto Uprising side. Same with Ryan Hall.
Rob Velez now following up behind Nathan Abul Husson. Rob Velez following up. Ryan Hall very much on an island over here. Looks across, sees his boy.
Alec Holland popping the top. Not able to get the shot on Nathan. Oh, and he finally does, though. I couldn't tell if that was Alec Holland or Graham Arnold. 2-on-2.
No, 2-on-1 now.
Oh, Alec coming off. 2-on-1 situation in favor of Infamous.
It's Ryan Hall and Rob Velez against Graham Arnold. Graham Arnold in a good spot in a 1-on-2.
Yeah.
Don't like to be down bodies, but that's a decent bunker to be in.
Velez has the ball here as Ryan Hall occupying Graham Arnold's gun. And sure enough, Graham Arnold getting taken out here and going to tie this game up 1-1 for a little bit of a long point.
Really good job by Infamous there. Impressed by Nathan Abul Husson. He didn't close it out super clean, but did his job certainly in getting into that Dorito 2 and getting Nate Schrader off the field.
Yeah, he had an extra body. They had an extra body to work with.
Point approved.
And just a great job by Ryan Hall.
Patient, Silberg, Brusselbeck, Callie Rudolph, and Trevor Reeser for Infamous. But unable to generate a kill off the break, although we do have a ref checking Mark Miterman for Uprising. Mark Miterman catching a minor penalty, so 5-on-3 advantage Infamous. Now Schrader looking like he wants to make a move forward, playing over the top. Sure enough, he's into that wedge, gets on the wrap, unable to kill Brusselbeck.
Yeah, big advantage right now for Infamous.
I like the way Schrader played this situation, though. Knows he lost two bodies and then tries to catch Infamous on a sloppy fill forward. It doesn't end up happening, however. Gets on the wrap again. Trevor Reeser, meanwhile, has come into the middle. Or, sorry, that's Zach Patient.
We have seen, though, that even in high body situations, it's really difficult to break the cross on this layout. And body going to come off for Infamous right now, losing Sam Silberg.
I think that must have been Alec Holland on the inside. It could have been, I don't think Schrader has that shot. Zach Patient playing over the top, battling Schrader. Patient doing a good job spreading the comms. Now Brusselbeck getting to the outside on the Doritos.
Yeah, Brusselbeck getting out wide, spreading the field a little bit. Nate Schrader sees that move. He does open up, so they know that Brusselbeck is outside wide for Infamous. Schrader looks inside. Going to be content to keep his gun towards these Doritos. Holland with also dedicating his gun towards that top side.
Here comes Brusselbeck into the Dorito 2. I don't think anyone on Uprising saw him.
Yeah, Nate came off that lane to look across as Holland was loading. Does look like Graham Arnold has his gun that way, as now Zach Patient timing it nicely. Dives out from the mini wall, gets into Snake 1, so look for him to pop up at Snake 2.
Brusselbeck knows the whole count. Trevor Reeser asks what else.
Holland's going to match that move. He also gets into Snake 2 for Uprising.
Infamous certainly wary of a threat on the Dorito side. I don't think they know exactly where Brusselbeck is. Patient now into the Snake 2. Brusselbeck has done a good job moving forward, keeping the comms going. Callie Rudolph still in the back center in this 4-on-3. He's keeping Graham Arnold in check, ripping a bounce shot off the Aztec. Or no, that's actually Brusselbeck trying to rip a bounce shot into Graham Arnold in that Dorito corner.
Alec Holland edging out here from Snake 2, keeping his gun down the sideline in case Brusselbeck overslides or decides to make a move. Brusselbeck's totally focusing cross field, though. This is a very much of a cross field layout.
So Schrader went back to that mini wall, looking to set a trap for Patient, looking to shoot Patient coming through the gap. But I believe Reeser saw the retreat and was able to call it out to Patient. Patient. Great comms by Infamous. Trevor Reeser saying, I don't see the Seattle anymore. Letting Patient know. Someone says, I'm on the blue. That means I'm shooting Dorito way typically.
Yeah, the comms have been elevated here this weekend.
Infamous.
It's the nature of this layout, too.
Right.
You have to keep the comms going.
And when you have more time, like, you kind of know no one's going to come streaking down the field if you have the zones controlled. Ooh, Brusselbeck.
Brusselbeck, yeah, slight mistake here for Brusselbeck. It's going to cost the body here as he's frustrated with himself, shaking his head as he walks off slowly back to the pits. Move out wide here from Reeser.
3-on-3, 4 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Yeah, got to convert those high body situations.
Very evenly matched spreads right now. Slightly better for Uprising with Schrader in that laydown wall. That makes it really difficult for Patient to go forward. Alec Holland has much less resistance if he wants to come forward. He only has to work about Patient inside. Just 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. This is becoming the point, as we like to say, Maddie.
Yeah, this is definitely
in a tie game.
Point. Depends on how much longer it goes, but the longer it goes, as we always say, the more important it becomes.
Holland now into the Snake Rito. He looks like he's going to try to shoot cross field at his mirror, Zach Patient. Takes a look inside. Ooh, Schrader went for the wrap on Patient. Now Holland makes his presence known and does a retreat, trying to confuse the Infamous players. Now Zach Patient is calling a spot that is no longer hot. He's calling Snake 3, but Holland went back to Snake 2, trying to set a trap, I think, for Callie Rudolph to come through the middle.
Now a movement from Graham Arnold on the D side. Gets up into that D1 spot. As we hit the 3-minute mark, Nate's playing over the top of his position to try to get eyes downfield as much as he can. Gets checked back a little bit. Holland down the sideline. He's going to look back towards the inside. Also head checks the clock and tells Nate we got 3 minutes to work with.
You can tell Nate Schrader really wants it. He's putting the pieces together. It's looking like he wants to shark toward Zach Patient. See if he can come through the middle and flip him.
He has some space to work with, which the way the guns are, because Reeser's totally dedicated towards the D side. Callie Rudolph in the back center is really worried about Alec Holland. So Nate has a little bit of a playground here and a couple bunker sets that he could make some moves. It's just, okay, when I get to that position, what do I do there?
So Nate was trying to confirm with Graham Arnold, is the 100 hot? That usually means Dorito 1. And he said something in the middle. That's not actually correct. It's only Callie Rudolph in the back center, but Nate Schrader is very wary of a middle presence.
Well, technically, I guess that is somewhere in the middle. It's just really far in the backfield in the middle.
Yeah.
As Graham Arnold moves up into Snake 2, and now Nate Schrader going to move up to the wedge. Holland's going to hit the deck as we're under 2 minutes to play now. He crawls up into Snake 3, wraps around. Ooh, almost gets a shot on Callie Rudolph. Goes back to look at Reeser, but Reeser, again, that bunker's inset. The farther you go up on the D side, the farther the bunkers go out towards the sideline.
Graham Arnold sees Trevor Reeser go into the Dorito 2 cross field. Reeser unable to shoot Alec Holland. Now he comes inside, puts paint on Arnold, playing that island drill on the red side. Dorito 3-on-3, very evenly matched positions here. Just 1:20 left on the clock. This is the point,
this
Maddie.
is the point now. As Callie Rudolph narrowly gets to the South Electronics can, almost gets shot by Alec Holland, who's going to cut to the inside, using those middle bunkers to block out the crossfield shot from Patient, who's totally focused on Graham Arnold.
Ooh. Alec Holland tried to set the trap.
Well, he has to do a big drastic retreat and goes all the way inside and then goes back into Snake 2. We could see an overtime point out of this one because it's still 3-on-3 unless somebody dies, and it's going to be Trevor Reeser loses the gunfight to Alec Holland. So now they own this bottom side here, but they have to worry about those crossfield shots. As looks like Zach Patient just completely focused on trying to stop the attack of Holland and Schrader from pushing up on this bottom side of the field.
Graham Arnold just needs to try to get Zach Patient off the field. Nate Schrader doesn't know the situation. I think Uprising lost a body at a certain point. It's a 3-on-2. Zach Patient launching now into the 50 wedge. Oh, Alec Holland dies, so it's a 2-on-2 now.
Patient
20 seconds.
Yeah, Patient gets a shot with 20 seconds left, but here comes Nate Schrader, who might be able to get the drop in as Graham Arnold is going to launch. And there goes Nate Schrader with the death of Callie Rudolph. And Nate Schrader, with less than 10 seconds to go, is going to steal this one with Zach Patient still alive, but so focused on Graham Arnold that Nate Schrader does it again. Sneaks through in the chaos, trying to put it together for minutes on end. Ends up being the difference maker here for Seattle Uprising. Good job by Alec Holland as well, too, and Graham Arnold. 3 bodies left alive for Uprising. Uprising does have a ton of speed on their roster. They're going to need every bit of it here.
Infamous will, yes.
Sorry, Infamous, yes. So Infamous on the breakout. Here comes the staggered attack as Sam Silber gets all the way into the back, but before he gets chopped up, and here comes the next body through as time expires. Not able to get it done. Infamous going to be taking a loss. And Uprising putting their first one on the board.
Looking really good.
Another low-scoring match.